My name is Sean Howard. I'm 20 years old. I'm an international relations major and a junior here at Stanford. Last summer, I was in Accra, Ghana, working for a company called Hubtel through the Stanford Seed program. Hubtel is a fintech company. They make apps, various different apps to help Ghanaians with their banking and with financial payments. I was a late bloomer coming to the Seed program. Originally, I was going to be in New York doing investment banking with JP Morgan, but something in my gut, in my heart said, like, I will have my entire life to try the more traditional routes. I will have my entire life to go down those paths, but I'm ready to try something new now. When again am I gonna be able to go to Ghana and make a huge difference while also, doing business and strategy and like making an impact? Working at Hubtel, I was able to manage like 7 engineers in building this app, an app that's used by hundreds of thousands of Ghanaians that I helped create, build, and decide where to go. And then on the flip side, I would also help with the legislative processes that Hubtel did, meeting with ambassadors. The US ambassador to Ghana we were able to meet with, the vice president of Ghana. We even met with the president of the World Bank, talking about and drafting legislation that's gonna be used for the entire country. I can't think of a better growth professionally than doing that. This clearly blew the rest out of the water. There's always something to do in Accra. There's always something to do in Ghana. Every night, the other interns or the people at work was like, Sean, let's go out to eat. Let's go to this party, let's go to the beach. We would go to like these jazz clubs, the suburbs to the countryside. We saw all of Accra, from like vibes to chill, everything. But we also saw more of Ghana. We got to go to the Volta region, which is in the northeastern sector of Ghana, which is like this really beautiful rural area, and see the Wali Falls. It's this huge waterfall that like just over like these cascading rocks into this huge pool. You couldn't barely see the top, and birds flying everywhere, just hundreds of people just singing and dancing. It was one of the best experiences I've ever had in my life. Some of my coworkers at Hubtel, they talk about boxing. It's always been an interest to me. I've loved the Creed, I love the Rocky movies. So I was like, let me try this out, and I loved it. My name actually became known in kind of the boxing community in Accra, to where the national champion of Ghana heard about this American foreigner trying things out. He's like, I want to see what this kid's about, and he invited me to join his training club. And to train with him 6 days a week was amazing. We would wake up at 4 a.m., start there on the beach, and then go running, and just go running until the sun came up, and literally like box the ocean on the beach, like dodging the waves, and it would be crazy. And then other days we're like, oh, we're going up this mountain today, and we would train and run up the mountain and back down. I have never been more tired in my life, but it was super, worthwhile and fulfilling. So it's something I'll always keep. Never in your life are you gonna be able to like make such a huge impact while also growing professionally in another country. This is your time to take risks. This is your time to really explore something new, to do that thing that you wanna do, but you're afraid that this is not the path that most people take. You have the opportunity, you have the summers to explore things, and you definitely should. The other things will always be there, but this may not.